I'm honored to give you my tonight's guest, Artur Rehi. Wrong, isn't it?
It's very wrong,
No,
but
no,
good
tell it.
style points.
No.
Artur Rehi, yeah.
Artur Rehi. So I am from Latvia. You are from Estonia. We're probably missing someone from Lithuania to have that Baltic chain.
We need to the Baltic way, yeah, we need to do it.
All right, Artur, it's first of all nice to have you here in Ukraine. What are you doing
In Ukraine.
in Ukraine?
Well, this is my 5th trip to Ukraine in 2023, and I am a volunteer. I'm actually in Estonia, I'm a military blogger. I have a YouTube channel, 670,000 subscribers, and I do English daily frontline updates for American and Western NATO countries. And through that, I joined the 69th Sniffing Brigade, which is part of NAFO. It sounds funny, but it's the dog in Sniffing Brigade.
You look enjoying what you do much, isn't it?
I do. I mean, we drive trucks to Ukraine to give them to units who need them the most. We give drones, we give medical aid, anything we can, and recently even kamikaze drones, actually. The ones that carry 1.5 kilograms of explosives and could even take out a BTR.
Kamikaze drones. You drove here to Ukraine.
No.
You've been here. My next question: Have you been here like on November 25th? It was the night before yesterday.
Yeah. I heard the bangs, couldn't sleep. I'm up from 5 a.m. Yes.
You aren't afraid?
I was very afraid. I'm not even gonna hide it. I was very much afraid. I was very tired also, so I was contemplating of not going to the shelter. But in the end, I went. There was nobody down there because Ukrainians are brave and used to it.
Used to it, because you know we are. This is the brave nation. I can tell you that. But you are getting used to almost everything because the life is going on. You just can't stop it. Will you continue your raids to Ukraine? Will your volunteering job is very important, but you will continue no matter what, right?
Oh, definitely, because tomorrow we're already shooting a video with a secret GUR unit and secret drone project to fundraise new big Baba Yaga drones, большой drone, and we will bring them in February. So we're gonna give the goal is to get about 75,000 euros to buy these drones and give them to GUR units who are on the front lines and also behind the enemy lines.
That is impressive. But you do that for. You know, when I was here since second week of the war. Came from Berlin. And when I came back to Berlin for a week, I felt that kind of adrenaline push. It pushes me back. I want to go back because I feel important. Do you have that feeling?
I mean, it's, to be honest, we're all human. Everybody wants to feel the feeling of belonging and the feel that what you do directly helps somebody.
Right.
That gives, and in Ukraine, you cannot anywhere in the world feel so needed than in Ukraine. It's such a good feeling for me as a human being. So I like that feeling, but I also do like the Ukrainian people so much. Also, I'm from Estonia, but look at me. I don't look Estonian. I'm more like Caucasian. So, like from.
What do you mean? What is looking Estonian?
You would look Estonian more. Like
really?
I'm like a bit darker, maybe from the eyes, or like weird nose like that. So I don't fit in there. I feel like I fit in here very well. So that's why I come also.
What are the plans?
Other plans?
Well, Baba Yaga drone. This is the big one.
Oh yeah, one Baba Yaga with thermal vision, 10 other drones that are fixed wing kamikaze drones that can go 150 kilometers behind enemy lines, and then a truck also to carry these drones to the front line.
You're not doing that alone, aren't you?
Well, I actually don't. What I do is I make a video to my viewers because I do daily updates, and my viewers from America donate the money, so I give them the possibility to help.
And you came here with your friend and a partner, I believe so?
We are coming with a guy called Ragnar Sass from Estonia who made the 69th Sniffing Brigade, and he has delivered, through my help and other fundraisers' help, and he has brought 250 vehicles already this year and last year. So it's 3 million euros or dollars worth of vehicles, drones and medical equipment. And every month this happens, 15 cars a month.
I just recently returned from New York. We were there with President Zelensky, and also we're doing some short interviews on the street. So I asked someone, do you know what's going on in Ukraine? Like 6 out of 10 respondents don't know anything about Ukraine. And some say, yeah, of course I know. There's some kind of a natural disaster there. And then there are people like you, like from Europe, that know what is going on. But tell me, If Russia would invade Estonia, would you go to your Estonian army to defend your country?
I have to go. Well, in Latvia, thing is different because they only now re-established the conscription.
That's true.
But we have a conscription all the time. So I went to the army for 8 months to be conscripted, and I'm a reservist. So when war starts, I'm first one to be sent to the front. So we have to go. Yes.
I mean, the Latvia, Estonia, and Lithuania are actually doing a lot for Ukraine. Why do you think this is happening?
Well, we know what it's like to live under the Soviet occupation. I mean, I'm a young guy. I was born in free Estonia, but my grandfather was alive when I was born, and for 15 years until he died, he told me stories how he was deported as a baby. 4 years old he was when he was put to train 2.5 weeks to Siberia. Guys were dying on that train. They threw him out to the tracks, the Soviet officers, and then they were dumped in Siberia. It was cold. They were beaten there. For 4 years he had to suffer that, and then came back as a broken boy. And that's what he had to build himself up. He built himself up into a big, magnificent man. But I know the stories and the pain, and I grew up with it. So for me, this trauma is as fresh as it happened yesterday. So I'm fighting for Ukraine and for Estonia.
What is the hardest thing that you faced here in Ukraine?
I think my own fear of dying and tiredness. And, you're very tired here because you have to drive for 30 hours and missiles fly. I'm afraid. So I think these things, yeah. Because everything else, talking to soldiers, all of that, for me, it's just pure thank you that you're doing this.
Yeah.
Because my mother can live because you're doing this. So I think my own fear.
So you told your mother the truth, that you're going volunteering actually in a war zone, like delivering drones and explosives and whatever. She knows where you are.
She knows, my grandmother knows, my fiance knows. I'm bringing them back icons from the love of the church, because they're Orthodox, Greek Orthodox, not Russian. So they would feel safe also.
Something at least.
Something at least, yes.
Artur, thank you very much for what you do, for your experience. If there is any story that you would love to share right now, or no?
I can just say, if I say to the camera maybe that...
You know what? Say something to Ukrainian nation. Go ahead.
In English, I can say, right?
Yes, but do you know Ukrainian?
No.
All right, go ahead.
I just want to say on behalf of Estonia and perhaps even Latvia and Lithuania, and definitely on Finnish, because we have Finnish guys here, thank you what you're doing. And in my eyes, you directly help keep Estonia safe and free, and all of the Baltics and Finland also. And we will fight for you until the end, until victory. Slava Ukraini.
Yeah.